And if this doesn't work, we'll do some magic. Do some magic. Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program Season 5. As you can see, I have an asteroid attached to a probe as we approach Kerbin here. Well, how did I get here? Well, let me tell you a little story. Last week, I was recording Kerbal Space Program, trying to do this exact mission, and I rage quit because I kept missing the rendezvous with the asteroid. Well, this week I thought, well, I'll give it another try. I know I can do it. You can do it, DV. And I did it. And then I lost power while I was recording, and the recording was entirely corrupted. Lost all my progress. Luckily, the save file was not corrupted, and I was able to reload it. And as you can see, we are here. However, we are very, very low on Delta V. We've only got 244 meters per second left, and I've got an orbit where we will be coming in at 53,000 meters into Kerbin's atmosphere, so I'm hoping it will slow us down enough to get us into an orbit. Aero braking. It may not. So, if I can get just enough speed reduction, I hope that this thing will block most of the heat and not get destroyed. I have no idea. Then maybe we can get into orbit, and then we can use another ship to come up and maybe refuel this ship or reattach to this and take it to the space casino. I have no idea, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I just want to get this thing into orbit and be done with this recording, because this is the second week that I've tried to do this, and the universe just does not want me to do this for whatever reason. Maybe this is maybe it's a sign. I don't know. But so we're going to go ahead and we are going to... is there a way to see the center of mass of this thing? I'm not sure. It looks like maybe I'm not on the center of mass for this. Can I change this here? Let's see if I can... It's not really letting me change it too much anyway, so okay, well, we'll lock it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and we are going to warp up into the atmosphere here and hope for the best. I'm going to do a little quick save. Here we go. Into the breach. Into the breach. I would go ahead and use my last 200 meters per second for a slowdown burn, but I want this thing to take all the brunt of the heat. Let me go ahead and retract everything though, just in case. Just in case. Can I still control this thing? Yeah, I still got control. Okay. So I can flip around if I need to. Oof, 3,200 meters per second. That's pretty fast. I don't know if that'll... I don't think we're going to bleed off 600 meters per second just from this aero capture. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I doubt it, though. I definitely don't have 600 meters per second worth of propellant. All right, here we go. Slow us down, buddy boy. Slow us down. Now we're just speeding up. Not slowing down at all. Oh, that wasn't nearly enough. All right, I'm gonna do a reload, and we're gonna try it again, where we dip down way deeper. We're gonna dip down to about 30K. We'll try that again. All right, we got about 29K periapsis. I'm hoping that this will allow me to slow down some If this doesn't work, we may have to, yeah, cheat. We'll see. Because I don't want to have to do all this all over again. Quite honestly, not that fun. Not that fun. Not that fun. Okay. A lot of things are fun for me. This was not fun. So, quite frankly, I don't want to do it again. Now I'm already going to have to do it 3 more times just for the stupid space casino. And I thought I would get like special science for doing it, but I even brought along a science junior thinking that I would get some extra science, but no, sure didn't. Didn't get any extra science for this. Alright, so let's see how much this slows me down. And if this doesn't work, we'll do some magic. Do some magic. Magic the Gathering. Alright, let's see what happens here. We're going pretty deep into the atmosphere, so I'm hoping that we get slowed down a lot. But this has a lot of velocity here. 3,300. That's fast. That is fast. We're not slowing down hardly at all. In fact, it's just keeping us from speeding up, basically. Okay, okay, okay. Our periapsis is dropping, so that's a little worrying, but I think we'll still pass through. I think we'll still pass through. "20 seconds to periapsis. We got an orbit achieved. Let's see if we can pass through without, eek. Come on, pass through. Pass through. Typically, I would use 32,000 as my mark of a definite terminal aero capture, but I'm hoping that I had enough speed that that won't be the case here. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. We're past the periapsis now at this point. Periapsis is still falling, though. But we're already past the periapsis, so that's good. We're passing through the atmosphere. Down to 2.1 million meters for our apoapsis. Oh man, I think this is gonna work. I think we got this. I think we got this. If I have enough propellant to raise my periapsis up. That's the next thing to worry about. That's the next thing to worry about. Okay. But I think we may just have this. Woo, doggies, that's hot. Yeah, that really sucks. That didn't get the capture on camera. Well, basically, I waited until this asteroid was on a collision course with Kerbin, and then I made a rendezvous with it. I changed my inclination so that it was the same as the asteroid, and then we met around this area, in between Minmus and actually around this area, between Minmus and the moon. We did our intersection, and I connected up, and then I had just enough fuel to then bump the periapsis up out of a collision course with Kerbin. And yay. But then I didn't have enough to establish an orbit because I've only got 243 meters per second left. So let's go out to our apoapsis here now, and let's see if we can bump that up to a value that is not dipping into the atmosphere. That's 100K right there. That'll be fine. And then we can refuel this thing at some point and rendezvous it with a casino. Yeah. Yes. The casino. Oh, what is this? What is this thing? Is this space junk? This habitation probe? We'll see in just a moment. But I wanted to get this thing into an orbit. So let me go ahead and re-establish connection and power. There we go. How we doing on power? Looks we're good. Okay. Let's go ahead and fly up to our apoapsis. I hope I can get enough power since this asteroid is blocking most of the sunlight here. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So I'll have around 200 meters per second left. We'll see what we can do with it. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and do this burn. Should be no problem, although we got terrible thrust to weight ratio on this thing. 0.22. The weight of this asteroid. So my next grabber will definitely be a little heftier than this. I'm not going to use the Terrier. I might use the Skipper instead. Use the Skipper instead. Alright. Got a good 100K orbit. So now we are in a stable orbit of Kerbin. We don't have to worry about that. Let's see. Casino power and comms. Set that as my target. Wee doggies. That's a difference in inclination of almost 19 degrees. So let's see if I can change that with the fuel that's in this thing. I bet I can't. No, I don't have enough. Okay, so we'll definitely have to either refuel this rocket or just bring up a whole nother grabber, detach this thing, and say, you know, bye-bye birdie. That's a lot of mass on this thing. On this asteroid. Target center of mass. Oh, I can't do it. Okay. Okay. So after I target the center of mass, can I don't know. Guess not. Okay. Let's rename this asteroid. This is the Space Casino 1. Bing. There we go. Space Casino 1 is going to be added to the old Space Casino. So I could go ahead and lift another rocket up, bring it up, put a skipper on here instead, and yeah, get this thing into a rendezvous with the space station. Let's go. While we are talking about it, let's go and take a look at this thing. What is this probe that we have here? How much fuel do we have? Got 2200 delta V, but we don't have a grabber or anything on this. If I had a grabber on this thing, I could use it to run it. You know what, let's just go ahead and bring this down. It's got parachutes, right? It's got parachutes. Let's bring it down. There's no reason for it to be in the orbit. Let's go ahead and bring it back home. A little extra money. Alright, it took about 15 seconds for my computer to load this thing in here. How many Kerbals can this thing hold? Not sure. I thought I had it up so that it could hold all the Kerbals I needed here. Let's see here. Space concealment. Okay, crew capacity at least 100. That's done. So the only thing I do need left is the 4 asteroids. All right, so yeah, I do have a docking port on here, so I could bring up another module with a basically another like intersection of docking ports, and then we can extend out like in 4 directions. Have like I'm thinking like some MK1 fuel tanks or something, or structural things, structural tubes. Have them coming out, branching out in 4 different directions, and then connecting the asteroids to those. So it'll have like an asteroid in each direction. from here. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Let's turn on the lights, see what this thing looks like. I'll lit it. Will my computer even handle it? I don't know. This thing is... Seriously, it's so much lag. This was the worst thing. And this has robotics as well, but I had to turn it off because it was like destroying my frame rate. Anyway. Alright, so that being said, we're going to go ahead and call this episode quits here. We did get the asteroid into orbit. Thank goodness. There's the grabber, okay. With the asteroid. I could theoretically go ahead and switch over back to the grabber, and I could bring it back home. Or, you know, detach it and have someone else come rendezvous with this asteroid. Because the asteroid is now in a stable orbit, and I can rendezvous with it at any given time. I'll just leave it on here for now. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Do I have any signs I can get from this? I don't think that's actually getting me any additional science. Yeah, probably not, but I don't think it's giving me anything extra. Yeah. Don't believe so. Don't think it's getting me anything here. Yeah. That's such a neat thing here. I like that thing. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and call this episode quits. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure and hit that like button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.